you for hollering at me and giving me the heads up. So this is where we're at. We kind of, we were able to use the Force. We're learning how to use the Force. They were able to use the Force to get a couple of the members out. By the way, this is brought to you by Blue Diamond Almonds, honey roasted.
That's right.
There's nothing like good, yummy, dried nuts.
Come and get these nuts.
Yep. They were able to find a way to escape. They helped each other escape. We had a droid in there that our scavenger learned that this droid does have human components to him. So far, how do you guys feel the droid? Do you think the droid is benevolent? Do you think it's malevolent? What do you guys feel about the droid that was captured with you guys?
He's great.
He's friendly.
You think he's friendly?
I think if we get him on our side, he could study him and I can resell it.
Okay.
You wouldn't know that though.
He's great. He's a force user that has neither light or dark.
Okay.
He's true neutral, yeah.
You think he's like a true neutral character in your traditional RPGs? You felt him as probably a friendly, calming presence?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So, guys, let's go ahead and get your, well, actually, I'm already recording my phone. Go ahead and go through this live and reshare it. I'm gonna give you guys a, you did perfect.
Oh, and those of you watching, if you want to comment something that you think some of our characters should be doing, feel free to leave it in the comments. And maybe our guy handling our text, EJ, he'll let us know, and maybe our characters will do some of those things.
If there's something you specifically want to say, just put in quotations.
Yeah. EJ, how do you feel about reading out some of the comments every once in a while?
Yeah.
If you find like an interesting comment.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, guys, so if, just like Anthony said, if you guys want to be involved in this game, if you want to try to convince one of these players to do something, or myself,
Oh yeah.
leave a comment, and we'll try to get that in, all right, guys? But for the meantime, I hope you guys are enjoying the story. So like I said, they were able to escape, and on this map, I don't know if you guys can see it, but this is more for the player base anyways. They were able to escape, and there's a battle ensuing outside. We don't know what it is. What we do know is that they're in Tatooine, they're in the desert, so you guys kind of know what the enemies could be. And they are one side of the enemy, which is the Black Sun, are using stormtrooper weapons. So they have upgraded when it comes to their gear is concerned, but they spray painted different insignias on their armor. They all look completely different. They don't wear the stormtrooper helmets, and they have the Black Sun right on their shoulder guards. So we know that these are not stormtroopers. These are the Black Sun gang, just with stormtrooper armor. Somebody has provided them with this armor. Another thing that we do know is that they're using blasters. All of them are using hand blasters. We don't know what type of hand blasters there are yet. They haven't left the truck yet. They're still scared to kind of pop their head out. And we have one Black Sun gang member who's just outside the entrance who hasn't noticed him yet, and he's firing off into the distance. And from the distance, there's a high hill, and they're firing what they call solid projectiles. These are not blaster fire coming towards them. This is solid projectiles coming. So we're gonna go ahead and reset. Everybody has eaten a little bit, has drank a little bit of water,
Dr. Walker.
a little bit of Dr. Pepper.
All right, as soon as this gun's off, I'm running towards that dude.
So the guy
With
right
hands
now,
up, just like,
hey. Okay, so the guy right now, that's right at the peak of your entrance of this. What do you think this is now? Now that you can, well, you
Cargo
can't really tell.
hold.
Actually, yeah, you're in a cargo hold for sure, but you
We
can't really
know-
tell. You guys aren't outside yet.
Walker.
they're being taken over. We're probably in a sand dune of some kind, some sand track vehicle. There's
Definitely.
2 speeders out there, so we know there's either 2 sides of support still for this team or not. And whatever shooting is has projectiles, so it can be like Tuscans, it could be anything along that's gonna have less superior
Correct.
fire, but they've got the flanking.
They do
They've
have
got
the
range,
range,
they've got,
and they have the
And
range.
the surprise is what set
And
it
they're
off.
very accurate.
Yep.
They're very accurate. So just so you know, if it is Tuscan, their weapons are very ancient style weapons. They're projectile type weapons, like our weapons would be like, think of like a musket, right? But they're very accurate with it. Some of them add attachments to it, like sights, They make the barrel really long for more accuracy.
They got like real quick British long rifles or popping
Pretty much,
shells.
yeah, and it's only one shot at a time. It's always one shot at a time. So, it could be Tuscans, but it could also be
Could be Jawas. It could be anything.
Jawas are typically not that aggressive.
Exactly.
So we don't know, unless these
Slave
people have
traders.
done something to Java, they could be another gang. Remember, the Black Sun, there's many gangs in the galaxy. So, we're gonna start off with Anthony. Anthony, what are you doing? You see this guy, he comes around the corner, he is now at this entrance of the vehicle. The vehicle is collapsed on its side. You guys are all on your feet though. You have stable ground. And you see this guy firing off into the distance. He doesn't even notice you guys. What are you guys doing?
Okay. I'm gonna look at him. Hey,
By the way, we're going to consider this combat. So, I want everybody to roll force and see if the force is with you.
oh, nice, okay, yes.
Look at it, 26, force of 35.
Oh, yes. Got 20.
20? What do you got? You failed. I saw your face.
10. I mean, 12.
12, you got it.
34 for a 35. So he made it by one.
Don't worry about it. I'll give you a new one. All right, you good? Okay, what do you got?
He made it by one.
By one? All right, here you go. So, the force is with you guys. Go ahead.
Got
20, perfect. Did I give you one? No? All right, here you go.
20. Alright.
So, don't be cheating me, okay?
No,
The only one I expect cheating me right now is him.
That's
So
right.
don't make me like,
Guys,
watch
Straight
it
up, I'm
back.
supposed to try to break the game, that's what we're trying to
Exactly.
do.
All right, so the force is with you guys, all right? I'm gonna make a couple rolls, and I'm gonna tell you which force power you suddenly were able to
Can I
find.
still use mine from the last?
Now, just for people who are just tuning in, the force is chaotic,
It
and
doesn't stack.
the force powers can be anything, okay, right now. So this is going on after the last movie that just
Force
happened.
telekinesis is everything.
Do you wanna use force telekinesis again?
Not yet, I'm just saying that, just let them know.
Well, what do you want though? Do you want force telekinesis again, or do you wanna try to see if you discovered a new force?
I'm gonna try a new one, but the first thing I'm gonna try and do is diplomatize with this guy, because I get a bonus.
We're not there yet.
when we get to it.
We're just talking force right now.
Okay.
You're not breaking the game, you're breaking my brain.
Force, force piece? I'll try to find something new.
Okay, hold on. You wanna try to find something new?
Try to find a
Okay.
new one.
We were all supposed to write it down, right?
If you use, so you have force telekinesis on your notes. Whenever you pass the force, you can use something that you've already discovered again, or
Or develop.
it can be something chaotic, something different. Okay?
I'm gonna pick a new power also.
You had force telekinesis?
I have.
Yeah. So I already know this roll. Hold on 1 second. Let me look at my chart. I should be more prepared, right?
No, you're fine.
No, it's flat.
All right, so you got now force lightning, but it is not force lightning. You're not powerful enough to use the actual force lightning. You have what's called force bolt. Force bolt is literally just a 60 range ball of energy, a ball of electricity that hits one target for 2d6 damage. Okay? All right. You want to write that down? Okay, perfect. You just discovered force pyrokinesis, okay?
Fireball.
Yeah, pretty much what it does is it's a ball of fire, just like in Dungeons and Dragons. Once the ball of fire hits its target, everybody within that square and all adjacent squares takes 1d6 damage.
And that continues until,
That's,
does it create the ball or is it just a burst?
no, it's a ball,
So
and
it's
it's at 60
60
feet, 60 feet. So remember, it's a 60 feet ball of fire, 1d6 damage on that target and every single adjacent target. So it's like an explosive, like a
So if
bomb.
somebody gets prone, pop one of those on top of them, and just let them keep taking damage with the older arms, so kill them.
No, that's just a one shot. It's just a
So
fire
it's a-
just came out of his, yeah, it's a burst of fire.
Okay, very good.
Okay? And you passed that. You got force telekinesis. Okay?
Okay.
Now, force telekinesis, we kind of use it differently here, DM's discretion. However, you can push or pull a character 60 feet. Okay? You're gonna make an attack roll. All right, remember this. You're gonna make an attack roll. If it's a successful attack roll, when you push or pull, the character gets stunned for 1 turn, or the target gets stunned for 1 turn. So it's like you could do a soft push on a failed attempt. You're still pushing and pulling. However, if you do get a crit roll on that attack, you stun them. You can just push and they fall to the ground, they have to take a turn to get back up, or you pull them and they fall to the ground right in front of you, they gotta take a turn to get back up, okay?
Now the new discoveries, do I have to use the new one or can I use one?
No, you use the new one now, because you decided to go new. The next time you pass a force check,
Then I can use it
you
right?
can use one of those two or try to find a new one, okay? Okay, so everybody has their force cockpit
have
loaded?
given me one.
Oh, true, sorry. I can hear my wife in the background like, oh, it's because she's a woman.
Damn right.
I can hear Pat saying that, yes or no?
I was gonna say that.
Ooh, next one. You got mind control. Okay, check this out.
Oh.
Check this out. It's a simple mind control for one turn though, because right now you guys are still learning. I did the whole
Yeah.
tree that we did. You can control any character for one entire turn. So which means on your turn, you use mind control, right? Your turn is done. And on that target's turn, you control him and make him do whatever you want him to do.
Didn't I learn the force thing from last one? You didn't give me one.
No, you didn't.
Yeah,
Oh, telekinesis. Everybody got telekinesis.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. But his telekinesis is now different because it's the push and pull. Yeah. Okay. So anybody that learned force telekinesis prior, put that down. It's a push and pull for 60 feet. You can pull somebody. You as a tanker, once you get your stun baton, you're gonna want to pull them to you 60 feet away. You, on the other hand, you really don't want people hitting you at melee range. You're gonna probably want to push them away from you when you have that ability.
I'll do whatever.
Yeah, yeah, you can move. Exactly, exactly. Just to get,
Why you give me a hard time?
No, but you're exactly right. You're exactly right. All right, you're about to die. You're about to die. All right, Anthony. All right, here we go. We're in combat now. We're gonna consider this combat. Who has the highest speed out of all of you guys?
I got 40.
45. You're 50, right?
Anybody beat a 50?
No, I got 45.
45, you said 40? Okay. 40. Okay, so I'm last, I got 35. I put 0
You
in.
predicted that.
All right. So what do you have? Speed?
35.
35.
I'm gonna be dead last.
It's gonna go on, and,
10L, right? 35.
Yeah.
What do you have?
what was it again?
Speed.
45, yeah.
45. You have somebody 45. No name. 40.
I'm just
Auburn.
talking to John one more second.
50. And Aurora, what's your speed?
40.
40. All right. Aldrin Skyrunner, what are you doing?
Alright, so this guy is shooting.
He's
out
shooting
there.
away. He's not even looking at you guys.
Alright, if I'm picking up, do I see any weapons on the floor or anything?
You don't see anything on the floor. You just see him with his weapon.
See him with his weapon. And this is combat?
Yeah.
Alright. And I have telekinesis, right?
No, did you pass? You didn't pass right now.
I passed
Yes.
first. I
The
can't use-
first time.
Oh,
yes.
so I can't use it?
No.
Oh.
The force was, the force is no longer with you. Use the illusion. Yeah.
Okay.
But you can have 10% to attack roll, anything else?
Right now, you have 10% to your attack roll,
Or anything.
defense, anything you want.
So yeah, I'm gonna
What would you do in this situation?
try to beat him up. I'm gonna go up to him and try to pull him in and then try to subdue him.
Okay, I want you to go ahead and move up all the way. You're gonna you literally charge them.
That's half my speed anyway.
That's at your speed.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait. All right. So
My
what's
speed
your
is 50, so it's 25.
Perfect. I want you guys to know too. All right. If you guys have ever played XCOM, the game, you probably haven't. But in this game, you don't get to take your full movement and attack. So if you're gonna attack that turn, you have to take half your movement and then attack. If you take your full movement,
You can't attack.
you can't attack. Your turn ends there, unless you have free actions. Okay?
But as my free action though, I'm gonna do it probably won't even matter. Go
What is it?
cloak.
Huh? You can go stealth
So yeah,
if you want.
I'm gonna go behind him, like get from the back.
Okay, you're gonna get this dude from the back.
Yeah, get from the back.
Alright, cool. Now, what are you trying to do? You trying to drag him in
I'm gonna
there?
try to drag him in.
Okay, so I want you to do a willpower roll. Now, here's what happened at this moment. He rushes this guy, and you put your arms around him. Now he's no longer focused at what he's shooting at and what's shooting at him.
Yeah.
He's now focused on you, but you caught him by surprise. So, on your willpower save, you're gonna get a plus 10%.
Alright. But I'm trying to grab and slam him.
You're
down.
trying to grab him and slam him and drag him in.
63.
What's your willpower at?
35.
45 plus 10 is
I'm gonna
55.
use my
Okay, so you passed it, let me get it. You passed it, so you guys see as Algren, you don't know his last name yet, right? I don't think he told you guys his last name. So you see Algren rush this guy, grab him, and as he grabs him, alright, because you have to use the token, the guy drops his weapon on the ground and you're able to drag him in. So I want you to drag him in, 25, what's the rest of
they
your
come in here?
No, what's
Yeah,
the rest
that's
of your
what I'm
movement?
saying.
What's the rest of your movement?
25.
So,
Yeah, 25 more.
so drag him in. Perfect. This guy is he's on lock right now by him, okay? So that's 50, we're going 45. Because there's a tie between that Black Sun and you at 45, you get priority. What are you doing?
Let's see, I just seen him snag, grab him in. I'm thinking we're gonna kill him. So the first thing I'm gonna do, and I get this new force power, I'm just gonna straight to his face with it.
What are you
Bro, I'm
doing?
holding him.
Bro, it's lightning as I'm holding his face.
You're gonna shock me too.
I'm gonna grab his face, literally, and release the force into his face.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack.
It's
Oh, no, actually, here's what it works.
2d6.
2d6 automatic. So you don't even have to roll attack, just roll the 2d6 damage.
5 points.
So you hit him for 5, however, this is how the game works, okay? He does have armor on, okay? He has a 45 armor. If he passes the armor check, the damage is reduced by half, and you get the highest, or you get, what is it? You
Round it up.
round up, correct, okay? 28. So you did how many points of damage?
5.
5, he takes 3 points of damage.
Right in the eyes.
Wow. Perfect. Alright, so that was Faust Money. Now it's the troopers.
There's a gun on the
no, you
floor
are
right there.
you use it.
So the gun is still here, right?
The gun is still there.
I would go for gun.
The trooper's gonna try to escape your grip. Now, you don't get shocked on this.
No, I wouldn't understand.
No, what I'm saying is the ability that he did is just a force lightning
directed,
ball.
bro.
It's a direct lightning ball to him.
Okay.
Bro, I
You
went right
really-
for his eyes. Bro.
Yeah,
I
it's-
don't want him to see nothing.
If he would have used, let's say, force lightning, the actual power, once he gets to that ability, everybody within a cone gets hit.
So right now you just did a.
Yeah,
I
it's
just
like
like
a
zapped him in the eye.
Yeah, it's like a Hadouken. Hadouken! Yeah, he did a Hadouken right in his face. Alright, so, he's gonna try to escape. Now he's freaking out. He got pulled in, he got like mauled in, and then he gets
But you're
like
still
a
holding
lightning
him,
bolt,
right?
Yeah.
you know, to his face, okay? You guys see, as he does the lightning bolt, his skin starts to blister. It wasn't like a full blast, because you're not there yet, but his skin and his eyes are blistering. So we're gonna say that this guy is he's temporarily blinded from the light of the lightning bolt and from the blistering of his face, okay? He's still gonna try to escape, so he's gonna try to overpower, he's gonna try to use his willpower to get out. His willpower is at 45, and he failed it miserably, okay? It's an actual crit miss, okay? So as he's doing that, he just damages himself. So pretty much he's gonna take another,
Assumingly he goes to try to push to get
Yeah,
his arm,
he-
and you clip the arm and just.
yeah, pretty much
Yeah, this is awesome.
he's gonna take a D3 damage, okay guys? Okay, he takes 2 more damage.
I said chokehold.
You should do that, you should just name all of your attacks.
Yeah, you can do it however you, yeah, it's pretty much, like in wrestling, the funny thing in wrestling.
When I grabbed him, I said, "Come to the dark side."
Yeah, like in wrestling, like someone, like the Undertaker does the choke slam,
Yeah.
and then somebody else does the same exact move, but they call it something different.
Yeah.
So here, it's the same thing. You got like a, what do you call it, the Sith, what?
I said chokehold.
Chokehold, yeah, the rear naked Sith. Alright, so.
We like drop one.
So, yeah, exactly. So we got, alright, so we got Argren Skyward first, Faust Money, then Black Sun Trooper, and now we have between Aurora and No Name. You guys can decide who goes first. I'll let you guys make that decision.
I'll go first.
Okay.
I'm gonna
And,
go.
and Ryan is just like, fuck it, I have no say in this.
I'm gonna
Alright.
go for the gun.
You're gonna go
For
for
the
gun-
weapon.
For the weapon? The weapon would be on that square right outside that entrance.
Alright.
Which
So,
one?
so all you have to do is, right there, that's where the weapon's at. Make your, what's your movement at? What's your speed? Sorry.
My speed is at 40.
40? Okay, you can move your full speed, stop on that block, on that square, you pick up the weapon, and that would end your turn right
Is
there.
the force with you?
I do, yeah, but it's my control.
Oh, you got telekinesis? Oh,
No,
you
mine
can.
control,
Yeah.
yeah.
Alright, So she now has the weapon. And the weapon that you pick up here is,
I'm gonna put that as my primary weapon,
yeah,
right?
yeah, you're gonna now put it on your car. It's a poorly maintained DC-17 hand blaster.
That's
Just
fine.
if you,
Fix it.
it's just a poorly maintained DC-17 hand blaster. These guys are thugs. These guys are gang bangers. They really don't. They're not soldiers. They don't really maintain their gear properly. And this, you know that this DC-17 hand blaster is primarily used by the rebels. So
And you know it's got a lot of sand, so maybe.
it's all screwed up. However, it still shoots. Now, this is what you're gonna write for the weapon that you now carry.
Mhm.
You're gonna, it gives you plus 10% to your speed. Okay?
You need to bake on the sheet that you bring on the fireside for that.
Yeah, definitely. That's a good idea, yeah. 1d6 damage.
Mhm.
It's a one-handed blaster, meaning you carry it in one hand. The range is from melee to 35 feet. It doesn't go past 35 feet. It's not well maintained. Yeah. So the energy goes. It's just not.
You said damage is 1d6?
1d6. That's all it does. 1d6 damage.
Alright, that's fine.
All right. So she's armed now. Okay. But your turn ends right out there.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, so you just picked it, you know?
Yeah. So that being said, so that was Aurora Morningstar. No name. What are you doing? You just saw her pick up the weapon, and she stopped right outside that vehicle, and she's examining it, just getting it ready, cocking it up. She's a scavenger. She knows exactly what she's doing with that weapon. Did you ever tell them that there was a body outside of that vehicle?
Also, there was a dead guy.
There's a dead guy. Okay, so you know that there's a dead guy outside that vehicle. You still hear, but there's combat going all around you. I'm just showing, this is like fog of war. I'm just showing you what you guys can see right now.
I'll make it two dead bodies. I'm gonna grab it, and I'm trying to squeeze this.
So what now?
He's choking the prone guy.
The guy that's in there with you?
You're gonna try to kill him, yeah.
Okay, so are you using an ability or are you just attacking? Okay, go ahead and roll an attack. Did you go over your attack? Huh? 96? Oh, okay. You go to hit the guy, but within the struggle, Auburn Skyrunner is trying to choke him out, moving the body around. You weren't able to hit him. You almost hit Auburn, actually. Almost. All right?
You see him stop right before he cracks you, you're like,
DM,
"Woo!"
question.
Yes.
I have to wait to go all the way around, right?
Yeah.
Now your turn. Yes.
I have a plan.
All right. Faust. No, not Faust. You went already. 10L. What are you doing? You see. Okay, this is what you just saw right now. You saw him. He's choking this guy out.
popped his face
Which
with
right
lightning.
now is not politically correct when he's choking people out, but he's choking this guy out.
Well, I'm
He
choking my-
tries to hit the guy. He tries to hit the guy and misses. So there's a struggle going on back there. They're trying to knock this guy out.
I don't give a crap about that.
Okay, I never got your name in game, so I'm
Hey, you?
like, hey, do you wanna come back in here, or would you rather be out there?
I'm gonna be out here.
Okay. And I will not use the force to pull
Force
her
blast.
back in. Okay, no, no.
60 feet away.
No, that'd be messed up.
Use that on me, I'll do it.
No, what I will do though is, nobody went off the body.
No.
No, I wasn't shot at.
No, they were shooting at.
Well, the dead body.
We're getting shot at though.
I know, I'm just asking.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, so I got a movement of 35, so, let's see, 1, 2, 3, and then, so I'm gonna move 3 squares, and then pull that body over to me.
With force telekinesis?
Mhm.
Okay, you can do that.
Now, do I have to roll an attack, or? is it-
Nope. Bring him right to you.
Oh, it's the force.
Where can I put him?
You can put him anywhere adjacent to you. Well, total 60 feet.
Okay.
So count it.
Okay, so use here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
35.
Or you can just pull him all the way around and throw him in the,
I wanna check.
let his body bounce.
So as you guys saw, he literally used the force. The force telekinesis. He lifts his body up and it brings him right next to him. Okay. So you just see like this body just, and you just drop it down to the ground. All right. So that was 10L. That was the end of that round. As that's going on now, you're gonna be noticing you're right at the edge. You're right outside.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna be so whatever's out there is gonna take pop shots at you now. Okay? And it would have been her, but you're in the line of sight now. She's no longer in line of sight.
I need you alive, dude.
I need all of you alive. I'm hoping I can take a few.
All right. So the first shot misses you.
Oh,
Second shot misses you. Okay? Third shot past you. But these are like really accurate shots. Like they're literally within striking distance. The fourth shot you get hit.
okay. Understand.
26 damage.
All right, this is how it works. The shot hits you, right? I'm gonna roll, and then you're gonna roll an armor check, okay?
Okay.
You potentially take 6 damage.
Okay, so my armor,
Nothing.
I don't have any armor.
No, you still have something. You have that linen, you know,
Oh.
yeah.
What do I roll?
So think of it this way. Yeah, so think of this way, okay, guys? I want you to, yeah, so. Think of it. You still, though sometimes the force isn't with you in that sense, there's still the force around you, right? And you guys unconsciously can still manipulate that force around you. It can deflect the bolt, it can take less damage.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? But obviously, when you start finding better armor, that increases your defense percentages. That's why you get to still roll an armor check. So go ahead and roll based off your armor.
Good job, sir.
Okay, so is that just defense?
It's the defense percentage.
Okay.
Sorry, you're right. It's not armor check, defensive percentage.
Alright, I failed it.
You take all 6 points of damage.
This damn human
Alright,
body.
and then the explanation to that is this. Once you guys start acquiring armor pieces, your armor may absorb some of this damage, right?
Works like damage reduction.
Right, so the roll was 6. If he would have passed the armor check, he would have taken 3 points of damage. If he would have got a critical defense, he would have taken 0 damage. That means that your armor or the force itself absorbed all of it.
Okay, cool.
Okay. All right. So you took 6 points of damage. Whatever's shooting you from that side, they're continuously shooting, and suddenly you got another Black Sun agent or soldier, trooper, whatever we want to call them, come out. He's like, "Hey, what the hell are you guys doing?" And he pops up right behind Aurora, and it's just one guy. Okay. Now that was his full movement. We already knew where he was, and he wouldn't have been able to make an attack anyways. That was his full movement. He's now directly behind her by about 10 feet.
Do we have a chance to speak, or do we have to wait until our action?
You guys you can speak now before we continue to the second one.
I'm just gonna say really quick, like, we're trying to save this man's life. Like, I'm a medical professional.
He tells you, he looks at you. All right, I want you to make an intelligence check.
Okay.
Guys, I hear that. I'm gonna yell, he's squirming. He's squirming. He needs help. Come on, heal him.
Okay. So my intelligence is a 50 and I got a 72.
He looks at you, he's like, "That man is dead. You guys killed him."
No, he needs this one. And we're holding the one he's holding. Point to him. He needs healing. Get in here.
He goes, "No, we're past talking now." He pulls he's ready to attack you guys.
Which
All right.
one?
I can't check nothing on him until my turn, right?
Check on who?
With the guy I'm holding.
Oh no, I mean yeah, I mean, what do you want to do? Just
Check
check
if he has some sidearm or something.
while you're trying to grapple?
Yeah.
No,
Well,
both of your arms are grappling.
Oh,
So you have a well pinned, right?
Okay.
So if somebody else wants to check them, they can because you got this guy completely accosted.
Okay.
Like there's nothing this guy can do right now.
My sister choke.
Yeah, and you're rear naked sit. All right, so we're gonna go top of the round. All right, so now We have one Black Sun that's being choked out inside the vehicle, and then we have one now that just approached you guys, and you guys are getting shot at from a distance. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and start with the highest speed here, which is Auburn Skyburner. What are you doing?
I'm gonna try to kill him.
You're gonna try to like break his
Break
neck,
down.
maybe, yeah, because you got
Use
your
my passion.
Alright. So you wanna passionately just break his neck.
No.
You can't see, like this guy, you can't see.
Before we go, is there anybody, were there any comments or anything like that?
Not yet.
No, okay.
We
So-
have 5 viewers.
Okay, cool.
Hey,
Cool.
thank you guys.
Yeah. Alright, so, and remember guys, if you wanna suggest something, send a message, we got somebody reading it out to us, and we'll take that into
We
consideration.
will do it. I will do whatever you guys say.
Hey, Tin L says he will do it, so.
Pieces of liars.
I'm gonna start texting shit.
Alright, so you're gonna try to break his neck.
I mean, I'm just packing.
Okay, do you, alright, go ahead and do an attack roll. Because you have an advantage over him right now, you're gonna get a plus 15% to that attack roll.
Oh,
So it's still percent roll?
Just percent, attack percent, yeah.
But at 15 years.
Oh, my attack is 40. So you said 15 plus?
So 55 or lower, and you got it.
Yeah.
Ooh,
What is it?
58.
Okay, 58. You're trying to, okay, so, because we watch MMA, we kind of know this kind of stuff. At first you had him here, your arm just rose right above his chin, you're not able to choke him out or break his neck.
I see this though, right?
Consciously?
Huh? Nothing.
I see this though, right?
Huh?
I-
You do see.
So when I see the elbow slide, I'm gonna push the elbow back down under as I'm looking to see if this guy's got a sidearm.
Is it your turn right now?
Yeah,
Let's see.
mine's the next action.
You're actually right.
So I was gonna, as I see you slipping, I'm just like, fucking slipping, I push it down, I reach for the guy's sidearm.
He doesn't have to, you gotta check.
That's what I'm
You gotta
saying.
check on him.
I'm
You gotta-
pushing it down and going to the
Prison?
check, yeah.
Perfect, alright, so, because he's doing that, and I love it, you know, this good interaction, and, you know, DMs should always allow certain things, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So now, the next time you handle this guy, you still have that 15% advantage because of him helping you. You're gonna go ahead and check him, and we really don't have a check for this, so we're gonna use your intelligence check to see if you did a thorough
Yeah, I got 50,
check.
so.
Alright, you got a 50 intelligence, perfect.
38?
38, so you passed it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you were able to find
He had a keyboard blaster, didn't he?
No, what he had, what he had was you pull out it looks like a dagger, and it looks modified, like a modified dagger. It just looks like something that he just had on him. It's not like a viral blade or anything like that. It's made out of like a solid piece of metal.
I'm gonna go, oh, nice, and just push my elbow back a little bit and stick it right in the throat.
Well, right now your action is done. So
Yeah,
you're,
yeah.
you're
That's-
getting there.
Heads up, that's,
You gotta watch out for him.
you're about to be
So-
holding the body.
For
I just
you,
wanted to kill people.
that's
survive.
fine. Here's a weapon that you have, right? So now you have, it's a dagger.